Welcome to the show. Ayo, ayo, oh. Lights come on, we're left tonight. Sportcat shining, feeling right. Brenda's laughing by his side, turning chaos into pride. Headlines roll, but we don't fear. We find the light and bring it here. Sportcat's Gazette, don't bunker tonight. We rise above with laughter and light. Through every storm, we find our way, smiling through the madness every day. Hey, 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 every day. Every day. Sportcat's Gazette, hit play.
Sportcat's Daily Gazette, live across Australia on Dare Media Group radio stations. News, weather,
And somehow it all makes sense. Sort of. For more information, go to daremediagroup.com.au.
The boss jock has entered the building. You are listening to the Sportcat Show.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. You're the one, the only Sportcat. I am here for the next 2 hours on Dare Talk Radio, Radio X Australia, Radio X Gold, Radio X Country, Radio X Rock and Roll. We are around the world. I encourage everybody to come over and find us in the chat. We got some great people here. We got Denise. We got Law here today. Welcome, Law. Chris, welcome, Chris. Chris was dancing, and so was Denise. Butch is here. I'm not sure what Butch was doing. I think he was looking for my beautiful co-host Brenda. That's what it was. And I understand that Travis or Jason, depending. I think he needs an alias. Should be in the is in the audience today. Hold on, Brenda. Before we start going off on these union councils, I gotta push some buttons. Yeah, it's
let's
The views,
cover our
opinions,
bets.
and satirical content expressed on Sportcat's Daily Gazette are those of the host, Glenn Sportcat Jackson,
that's me.
and do not reflect the views of any affiliated networks, sponsors, or platforms hosting the show.
Correct.
This show is intended for entertainment purposes only. Please note, satire and humor, all commentary, especially on news, sports, and entertainment, is presented in a satirical manner.
And no sexual
Statements made
stuff.
on this show should not be taken as factual reporting or professional advice.
Yeah. All right.
The
hold on.
views
We got one
expressed on the Sportcat Show are
That's
for
me.
entertainment purposes only
more. That's right.
and do not constitute professional advice or
Seek help.
scientific fact. Brenda and Sportcat are not scientists.
Nope.
We're not.
Their opinions
not.
are strictly their own
Nope.
and do not represent the positions of any employers, past, present, or future.
Keywords.
No information presented here should be used as a substitute for professional consultation.
Get help.
By listening, you acknowledge that any actions taken based on this content are at your own discretion and risk.
That's
Now
right.
let's get into the show.
If I am tickling your ears and I offend your little snowflake feelings, well, then you might want to just tune up, tune down, turn the volume down. I don't know. Do whatever it is you do to
Get
just
alive. Get
So,
alive. Get alive.
probably have to play those again.
Now, one should be enough. Maybe.
Brenda. You
Hey,
missed
you know what? Stop.
Go ahead.
It just stopped raining at my house at 10:30 this morning, and they are out there cutting the grass.
Texas. What do you want? You got
What are
tumbleweeds.
they doing other than annoying me and making all kinds of noise? Should I open the door and yell at them or flip them off? Or
So
what?
Chris says we're not scientists, but maybe as intelligent as 7 years old. Questionable, but I do have a certificate that says that. So
That's right. That's right.
Brenda, you people in Texas, I don't know what it is with you guys in the weather, but you're getting heavy rain in Colorado. Snow. WTF? Snow.
That's what
It's-
Colorado's for.
We're in June. We're
That's
in
our
June. Well,
That's our
almost.
new Arctic right there, is Colorado.
Yeah. I got a friend. She was like, please come visit me and enjoy the snow. And I'm like, no, meet me in Florida.
Yeah, that's the way. Yeah,
It's
why
warm.
not?
Yeah. All right. Well, here we go. So, Brenda, you missed Travis's show last night.
I
Or
did.
Jason, depending on who you like. I'm telling you, he needs an alias. His name is Jason, and I'm saying that lovingly. I have nothing against him, nothing but love for the fella. So
We'll just call him Travis Tritt. There you go.
oh my gosh. Could this Union County Sheriff's Department election be any more corrupt? If this isn't something out of some Southern crime novel, I don't know what the hell is. Holy cow. So let's back up here and punt for those of you that may be allowing me to tickle your ears for the first time. My friend Jason, aka Travis, he does a show every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. called the Dirt Podcast. And he does everything a local for his county in East Tennessee, which is Union County, one of the more northern East Tennessee counties. And he talks about everything. I mean, anything from, political stuff to what's going on. And he does all kinds of stuff. And he's running for office. So go vote for him if you're in Union County. But it's election time in the county. And when I moved away from there, the first time, the county was corrupt. I mean, it was really corrupt, but it has gotten so much worse. They have a sheriff that he's not seeking re-election because, well, he's corrupt. He has, effectively, they had a breakout of the jail today, a nude female. Explain that to me. Please explain that to me.
Wait, she broke out and ran away nude?
Nude, yeah, but she was arrested like, I don't know, a mile away. She wasn't a good runner. So
I was gonna say nobody would notice her. What?
Union County, it's questionable. But so they had that today. But the jail is pretty much just walk in, walk out. It's like a goddamn scene out of Mayberry, except it's a corrupt Mayberry. They don't do traffic stops. Half the officers sleep on duty. The other half, well, they're just crooks. And the drugs, Union County is in the state of Tennessee #1 in overdoses. So they've done nothing to correct the drug problem in the past 4 years. It's only gotten worse. In fact, I'll have to check my statistics, but I believe Union County, Tennessee, which has got like a 20,000 population, I'll have to go over the numbers a little bit better because I'm speaking off the top of my head because I'm not a scientist. But they're like 5th in the United States for overdoses. How does that happen when you know everybody? Oh, because you have a police department that doesn't enforce the law. They are, I can't say complicit because I can't prove that. That would be wrong. But I can say for a fact that the 2 people or 3 people that are running for sheriff, I'm beginning to like Lawson more and more because I think they are running over him like a freight train. Now, don't get me wrong. Kathy Holloway is still my gal, my candidate that I support for sheriff. But I believe, last night on his show, he was revealing all this new dirt on a candidate, and we'll get to that in a minute. They kept complaining to Facebook and getting him shut down. They don't want this information out. And it's so bad that a sheriff's department employee, I don't know what she officially does, but she said something about being a secretary, came out and admitted it, saying she worked for Jerry Lawson. So how she still has a job, I have no clue, because if I was an administrator, they're just running him over. They wanted him to run so that they could make him look like a Forrest Gump. I really believe that. When I say they, I mean the Carter camp. And so let's get to him now. So first off, this guy ran a business in the county. Conveniently, it was a bar. What do you have at bars, Brenda? Drugs, alcohol, sex. I mean, it's a bar, especially a country bar. He shut it down because I guess he wanted to advance his career, whatever. And he applied and become an officer in the Texas Department of Corrections. Okay, cool. Everybody moves. Everybody gets a new chance. And he worked his way up through the system over a course of 10 years and became lieutenant. Now, he claims that he was almost the warden for the frickin' state of Texas, which is so far from the truth. I mean, you've got ranks just between here and there and training just between here and there that could take maybe 10 years to get. So he was nowhere near close, but he's blowing smoke up people's ass in Union County, saying that 10 years at the Department of Corrections was law enforcement, and he was almost in charge of the state of Texas, but he came home to Tennessee to save it. So he comes here, doesn't even apply for the job, walks into the job. Oh, why? Family on the board of commissioners, school board, wherever. I don't know. Got him hired. Didn't apply. There's no application, or at least not one that's been turned over so far to Travis. They should turn it over to Jason, though. It'd be better. So nothing. He didn't complete a physical agility. He didn't complete a psychological, a mental, nothing. And then somehow, in short order, from being a school resource officer, he progressed within like 3 years to now he's the chief detective. I don't know how. He in his personnel jacket that was released, there's no training that would give you the knowledge, skills, or ability to do that job. So how he got there, you can only guess. Must be somebody he knows. So he got promoted up, and somehow he has co-conspirators within the department, and he has a newspaper which conveniently is owned by co-conspirators in the office that started 2 years ago on this plan to get him elected so that he could empower these other people and keep running the system. I mean,
That's not right.
And here's the thing, Jason, man, I'll tell you what, everybody wants to talk about, oh, he's just a podcaster. No, he's an investigative journalist because he calls people, he talks to them, he takes notes. He goes through facts, data, releases paperwork. I mean, last night's show, we showed more about Carter, or I shouldn't say I was not a part of it. I have asked him, though, at his convenience, and maybe for his safety, to submit all the documents he has to me so that I can store them in. Maybe I'll just have a show about it. I don't know. That's down the road. But
oh, God.
But so
I'm getting life insurance policy on you, by the way.
You might want to. So you remember last week we talked about the law in Tennessee where you cannot campaign on duty as a police officer for any candidate. Well, we have pictures of officers campaigning with Rick Carter. If he's a detective, you'd think he'd know that damn law. He doesn't.
Hi, Lawrence.
And then you have a police chief campaigning with him. And he has said that police chief is going to be his chief of staff, or I don't know what the exact title it is. He's going to be like the number 2 guy. Well, last night, Jason exposed that this person was employed previously, not only in Union County, but in 2 other counties. At some point in time, he was on a drug task force. That's good. He must have taken some classes, probably more than what the guy running for office has taken. But he was caught in a sting with cockfighting. No, not the 12-foot ones we talked about yesterday. So there was mentions of illegal alcohol, drugs, and naked women. and he was stripped of his ability by the FBI to basically, what's the correct word? Testify, prosecute, go forward with any cases that would be felony related, because his preponderance of lying and his unworthiness. So he applied, he got fired from one county. He come back to Union County and he got hired as the school resource officer. Didn't want that. He wanted power. So he applied to the city of Plainview, the one I just mentioned, where he was campaigning as police chief with Rick Carter. Violation of Tennessee law. You'd think a police chief and a detective would know that, but apparently they don't. And apparently the city that employs him didn't know that. So Jason broke that news. Now today, Mr. AI, he knows what I'm talking about if he's watching him. He come out with all these other papers that, well, how did they mysteriously get them so quickly? Mr. AI, you're either a candidate or it's your manager or somebody in your camp. Mr. Lawson, you have multiple employees in your administration that want to see you fail. Now, don't get me wrong. Like I said, I'm a Holloway person, Kathy Holloway, but they're doing him dirty. I have nothing against any of the three candidates, except for, personally, except for the fact, if you can't follow the letter of the law while you're a police officer, and if you can't follow the letter of the law while you're trying to become elected to be the highest, most powerful law enforcement officer in the county, then you shouldn't be a sheriff.
True.
So, and boy, last night, Jason, they were shutting him down. They were reporting him. They were complaining. One person even got in there and was making all these sexual innuendos. And they were calling him a bully. If you knew the guy, you'd know he wasn't a bully. So hell, a stiff breeze could probably blow the fella over. So he's not a very big fella. And I'm not saying that to be mean to him. I'm just saying he doesn't fit that bully profile, if you were profiling people. Right. So because and I said, this is where internet radio is going to take off. This is where internet radio is going to flourish, because little communities like this, not only in the US, Australia, around the world, where places can't get information out and the light is so dim, it's going to be people like him reporting stories and getting them out. I read a book that said, if you want to make lots of money on the internet, become a blogger, become an investigative reporter blogger. And what you do is you just write 500 short stories a day about stuff you find on the internet, like stuff like this.
Yeah.
And then the next level up in the food chain picks that up, whether it's a local TV, television, whatever. And if it's a hot enough story, it gets picked up from the national. But they all feed from the bottom, these bloggers who are independent journalists. And that's all that he is. I am a vlogger, video blogger. And we've got to help this grow. AM radio is on the way out. President Trump actually signed a thing trying to keep AM radios in cars. I think they need to keep AM radio. FM is dying because it's been taken over by mega corporations. So the only way to get real factual news is either local newspapers. And as I'm saying, this one in this county, you can't get good news from. Hell, I don't think the Reporter can spell reporter, one of them. Now, and I'm friends with some of these people is the worst part. I mean, I've actually worked with some of these people. And I know here's where it's gonna hit the press. They're gonna see this show, and the first thing they're gonna say is, "Ain't from around here." Okay. Well, batten down your hatches and breeches, boys and girls, because I am from around there. I got family, friends, went to high school there, grew up there. So suck it up, Buttercup.
Suck it up, Buttercup.
You know, so I don't know what else to say about that. Go watch his show. It's still on YouTube. I don't know if they won. I shouldn't have said it won. I don't know if they managed to get it pulled down on the Book of Faces or not. But go over to his show, The Dirt Podcast, subscribe, tell him I sent you, tell Travis I sent you, and watch his shows. Now, he's like the rest of us. He's still learning the ropes on how to do some of this stuff. I mean, Tom Brokaw didn't become Tom Brokaw in 5 days, you know? So, and I say that because I looked up to him. Didn't like Dan Rather so much, but, you know, we're all learning. And we're all trying to get information out there. I try and do mine. I do a U.S. news base. I try and do some weather and some Australian stuff because I love our Australian listeners. But I do it lighthearted and slapstick because I want people to listen to my show for me, not necessarily the BS stories, even though I try my best to cover them, which we had some crazy ones. But I want them to relate to me. So at any rate, that brings me back to, please, I know Australia, you love me, but for the love of God, I need some help from my listeners in Australia. Please come over and subscribe to the Sportcat shows. I need a hug. I need to bring the juices,
hug box.
Please. Now, I'm trying to build my audience, and one of the only ways that you can do that, I have no idea, once my voice leaves this microphone and goes out over the ethers around the world, how many people I'm going to listen to are going to listen to me, or how many people are going to, you know, be affected or pissed off by me, either one. And one of the ways you can show me that you're a listener and you allow me to tickle your ears, even if you don't watch me on the tube, come over to YouTube and subscribe. It would really help me out, and it would really show me I'm doing something. And of course, if you're into the Book of Faces, I'm on there, Nightlight Studio, the Sportcat shows. You can find me pretty much anywhere at Sportcat or Sportcat Medic. If you want to get in touch with me, I'm pretty much an open book. Okay. Did I say too much? Am I done now?
Well,
I don't know.
Well, I have a message for you.
Oh Lord.
From Warren.
Oh,
He
as long as it's longer.
he said, tickle me, sports cat. Tickle me.
Yeah, he wanted his ears tickled. So, and Chris said last night on Jason's show, she either was so angry or so unintelligent that she couldn't even spell her insult to Jason. I don't usually comment, but I commented on one of their posts somebody made. They didn't even spell the name of Tennessee correctly.
I miss all the fun. Dang it. Me and my sleeping.
Yeah, stop sleeping. It's bad for you. So,
you know, I don't get enough as it is, but you know, who cares?
I woke up with dreams again, but hey, it's another day.
I went to bed at 2, woke up at 4, went back to sleep, woke up at 7:30, and I'm going now, and I have to go to the store when we get done and get back in time to do my show tonight. God only knows when I'm going to even eat anything.
It's overrated. Yeah, everybody make sure to go over to Beyond the Box and check our show out tonight. So I need your investigative reporter to help me on this Union County thing. I want to know who Mr. AI is.
And he's just listed as Mr. AI?
No. He has a name. I'm not going to say it because he knows who I'm talking about. So does Jason.
Okay.
I did rip him because of some stupid comment he made. And I said, oh, by the way, almost fell for your bullshit and your fake account with your AI photo. And then he went and changed it to a real photo. So I'm not sure if it's him, but you know, hey, maybe it is. I don't know. So
let's see.
It was him and a lady. So, but yeah, I don't know. Well, last night, like you were talking about sleeping. Last night, I got together this show. I listened to his show. I got together this show, and then I got together my show tonight at 9. I have an author from East Tennessee, Dandridge, actually. I'm pretty sure he said he was a Dolly Parton chauffeur. Not sure. I have to check on that.
Man, we have shows at the same time tonight. How is that going to work? with you feeding on my feed.
It's happened before when Harley had people go out on my show. They both will go out. They both will
Okay.
premiere and go out. So
Okay, I get it.
it's a part of the internet I don't understand. It's all bells and whistles.
I don't understand it.
There's magical leprechauns behind the scenes. So.
I forgot that you do a show on Wednesday night. That I scheduled it Wednesday night. I should have made it for Thursday.
Should have.
But
shame on you.
My bad.
Travis's is Tuesday night. Mine's Wednesday. You can do yours Thursday. So there you go.
Okay, I'll remember that from now on.
Warren, that's a great question. The paranormal guys actually still exist, but they're now, well, we've changed the monkey a little bit, and it's now the Sportcat show. And I did that because I'm getting more people that don't necessarily believe in paranormal. And when they see the show paranormal, they're like, oh, I have nothing to do with paranormal. I don't want to come on your show. Okay. So I was getting people turned away because of that. So I was like, okay, we're going to change this. And they said, well, why is it the Sportcat show? Well, because I'm the Sportcat. I mean, why wouldn't it be my show? So, but
where you been, Lauren? Where you been?
So yeah, we got a great show lined up tonight. But I was getting back, so I was doing all that, and I was following some of the posts and getting stuff ready and researching stuff for today's show. And so I went to bed kind of early, early for me. And as soon as I opened the door, I don't know if it was when I went into bed. It was before I went into bed. Before Squatch like busted through the door to get in there and lay down on the bed with Mrs. Sportcat.
Oh,
which she doesn't like, but whatever. So when I went back in there later and was going to bed, he was like, okay, I'm bouncing. I'm out. Cool. You know, which is better for me because he'll wake me up screaming to get out at 4 a.m. And, so Ginger and I have this relationship where apparently she can read my mind and I can read her mind. I'm not really sure which one of us is smart and dumb, but so after I let the cat out of the room, she turned and looked at me, and then she looked at the bed like, hey, the cat's ass has been up there. Why can't I?
Yeah.
And she has slept on our bed, but for a long period of time, she didn't. And so last night I was like, all right, well, if you can get your fat ass up here, I'll help you. And God love her. She's put on some weight and her hips are getting a little old. She took a running start. She almost made it, but I had her and I caught her and got her up there. And she spent the whole night in bed until Mrs. Sport got up to go to work at whatever ungodly hour of the morning it was. And then she walked all over me to get off the bed.
And she's like, get up, I gotta pee.
Yeah. So, and well, she knows that if she gets up with Mrs. Sportcat, she's going to get fed. If she gets up with me, I don't even eat half the time, so she's on her own. So she's got to take her battles and pick them wisely.
Poor kid.
Yeah, well, so she's such an abused puppy. So
right, but, they all are, aren't they? Mine is snoring on his new bed that he had to have. Mm-hmm.
How is it that they get into our lives and take over like that?
Well, mine's from Russia and he's stubborn, so that's how that happens.
You need to send him away.
I went to pick him up early this morning at 4 to get up off of the bed so he could go pee-pee. And he went turned into the Tasmanian devil. I was like holding him up going, I don't know who you think you're scaring, but it's definitely not me.
He's on
the floor. I'm like, damn. Don't wake him up to pee. He'll get an attitude.
Brenda, why are you wearing a toque? Why are you wearing a toque?
I'm cold.
Why don't you turn the AC down then?
No, that won't work. Not in my house. I can't do that.
Okay. All right.
It gets hot in the other room because I have the only device in here.
Whoa. Okay. Well.
Yeah.
No, I thought that device was the pink thing beside you. So.
No, that's my thermos for crying out
loud. Yeah. That's the thermos. I keep forgetting. It's the thermos. Just keep going with that story.
I have a split unit. It's only in my room, so to keep it cool the rest of the house, I keep the temperature at 69, and we make sure that it goes in the other room.
Okay. Then. All
So
right.
yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, I hope everybody tuned in today from yesterday from the Thin Line Rock Station. I'll be there tomorrow from noon till 2 doing my show. So check me out there, spinning some records. If you want to send me a request, speakpipe.com/sportcat. I'll get it on the air for you.
Yeah.
I'll make sure to. So that's not the button I want.
Hey, you Rain.
Let's see. Let me get back over here to the chat. I'm missing that. So wrong button. I don't know how Jason did that last night. He had it to where the chat was coming up live on his how did he do that? And I don't know how to do that. You could, when somebody would comment, it would just like show up as a ghost image along the side of the screen. So
and here's the spout.
Whoa.
There's the spout. Well, look at Warren. Look what Warren says. That apparently they don't believe that I can drink water out of this.
Oh, she's got it in her mouth.
Yeah, it's a pink thermos.
You're gonna get me reported, Brenda.
Yeah. No.
All right. Well, if you're still with us, which I hope you are, it's 2:31 on the East Coast, and that means that in LA it's 11:31. Man, they have got some bad fires out there. Colorado, it's 12:31 in Denver and snowing. Chicago, well, you're just windy at 1:31. Our dear friends down under 4:31 in the morning tomorrow. You're almost through the week. Hang on, you're almost there. So, and for our friends in Lord Howe, it's on here somewhere. I don't say. 5:02 in the AM. Get up, go to work. You got stuff to do. So, but make sure to come over and subscribe to the channel. Last night, the moon was bright for only having 21%. Did you notice that? When I walked Ginger, it was like bright as heck out there.
It was thunder, lightning, and pouring rain. I wasn't going outside.
Well, I think we're going to get that tonight. I think we're getting what you had tonight. So,
well, I've got rain all week. I have a little break today, so
well,
I'm running to the store during the break.
Okay. Well, go out and get your groceries. I went and voted too, by the way. So we'll talk about that. Not necessarily me voting per se, but we'll talk. I mean, I did. So, and I'm going to have to go vote again. It's a runoff. So the sun is still early, 3 minutes, 26.2 seconds early. So what is our fact of the day? Oh, Lord. The Anno Domini AD system was proposed by a monk in 525 AD to calculate the date of Easter, but widespread adoption did not occur until the 9th century. Now, did you know that was the name of it, Anno Domini?
No.
What did you think it was? Let's see if I'm stupid.
I don't have any idea.
I thought it was because it's AD and BC. I thought it was after death and before Christ.
Oh,
that's what I always thought.
Maybe, yeah.
But apparently it's Anno Domini. All right. So.
Well, we were wrong.
Well,
they shortened it for us. AD BC.
Well, of course. Just like we got EDT, Eastern Daylight Time, or Eastern Savings Time, which we're about to get rid of. So,
we take the short bus. So,
Well, that. Word of the day is cordial. Can you use cordial in a sentence, Brenda?
You need to be more cordial to people.
Well, I was going to say I want a cordial. So
no, that
cordial, please.
Dork.
Cordial's a pre-dinner drink, isn't it? Or is it an after dinner? Hold on, let's see. Let me look this up.
A drink?
Yeah, isn't a cordial a drink? Also, can also be a drink. Or am I wrong about this?
I've never heard of a cordial drink.
I thought it was. Oh, okay. Well,
are you talking about cognac?
No. Well, I think cognac's a brandy. I'm not sure what a cordial is. No. Here we go. A cordial is also used as a noun to refer to an unusually sweet liqueur, which I guess could be a brandy. The name being inspired by the idea that a cordial invigorates the heart. See, there, back in the old day, you didn't need a reason to drink. It was healthy for you. They were like, here, have a drink.
Just wine. Just wine.
I don't like wine. Well, I've drank wine, but I mean, I've had like Mrs. Sportcat will give me some, but I'm not a wine person, so I don't know. Let's
Good
see.
for your heart, but you're on wine thinners. You're on blood
The
thinners.
doctor said you need to get on them wine thinners.
You're on blood thinners like me. You should not be drinking alcohol.
I'm actually no. I'm just on. They told me to take an aspirin.
Oh, is that all? Well, yeah, you can have a glass of wine.
They said you're
your
old. I prefer bourbon. They
It's
said
it's good for your heart.
I prefer bourbon, but actually, I drink so little. I don't. It doesn't matter. So, I thought this place had trivia. All right, we're gonna move on because I don't want to get bogged down looking for a game. All right. So yesterday, I was thinking we may have bored a lot of the chat and a lot of our listeners by doing a medical one. So I was wondering if anybody had any picks today that they wanted to do. Yes, it's an after dinner drink. That's what I thought. And even Rain keyed in. She goes, yes, it's a sweet liqueur that you mix in a cocktail, like Grand Marnier. Have you ever had, and I tried it while we were on vacation. Oh gosh, what's the name of it? It's a dry triple sec. It's top shelf triple sec. And it's got a unique flavor mixed with vodka because that's my go-to drink. Vodka, triple sec, and lime juice. Kamikaze, straight down the hatch. Let's get it over with all at once. So, I only have like 2 or 3. Maybe that's what we should do. So what's in food? Maybe there's a liquor quiz.
Oh, good God.
Well, I mean, we won't do chicken because I'm thinking I might have been traumatized by the chicken yesterday.
Chicken. I'm going to tell you, I have a friend that lives in New Zealand, and she got into a conversation about those 12-foot chickens and some kind of war between chickens and the Australians. Don't ask me how this happened, but it wasn't the 12-foot ones, but she knew about them.
Okay. Well, all right. Well, top trending alcohol quizzes: Scotch, tequila, rum. Raise your glass to celebrate a National Vodka Day. What type of drunk are you? No.
Good God Almighty!
We're not doing that one.
I don't drink. I would fail.
Maybe let's do what the hell. Let's see what it is. Your phone the next morning is A, full of videos I don't remember. B, totally fine, barely touched it. At 2%, and I have no idea how. That's me. And missing, absolutely missing.
Well, I've had those days where I've been missing my clothes, but
I'm going to say at 2%. So someone suggests one more stop. What do you say, Brenda? Yes, always yes. Only if it's chill. No, I'm done. Depend on who's going.
Depend on who's going. That would be my answer.
See, mine would be like, yes. When I get in that mode, at some point you go to sleep. Where do you wake up? In my bed? In someone else's bed? On the floor? In the car? Well,
cool. I woke up in the bathroom once. Does that count?
I think we've all woke up on the floor at least once in our life. When I graduated from the fire academy, I woke up on the floor at least 3 times. So
now I've woken up and had people in my bed that I didn't know, but
there's a bar fight. To what degree are you involved? Fight? I'm just looking for the bathroom. I'm watching with disgust from a safe distance. I started it, and if you know what's good for you, you'll let me finish it too. I'm trying to pull people off of each other.
Well, I've had to do that too.
I think we'll just go with trying to pull people off of each other. That's one big bar fight I was in. I managed to crawl out the door, and as I was just pushing out the door to crawl out the door, there was black shiny boots right there at the door. I looked up, hey, I know you. Like, are you
Was that before or after they kicked you?
I had nothing to do with it. It was Marines versus Army, and I somehow got caught in the middle of it. So, do you like a bass thumping dance club? Yes, no, neutral. They're cramped and hectic.
Yes.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I like to. And there used to be a bar in Orlando, Pleasure Island, Mannequins. The damn dance room floor spun. You would get drunk and you get on that sumbitch and you go to get off and you're in the back of the bar. You started in the upper level. You try to figure out how the hell I got there.
Oh, good Lord.
And the only way to get to the bathroom was to cross the floor.
I bet they paid the people to clean the floor a lot of money.
Well, no. And here's the cool thing about that place. I loved that place. I wish it was still there. It was called Mannequins because it was a dance club. And up in the rafters, you couldn't see it. People would get dressed in all black leotards from head to toe. I guess that's the right name for it. And they would descend onto the floor as mannequins. Some of them were real people and would just start dancing. Others were mannequins, and it was never the same. And then at the end of it, they would all become mannequins again and rise up into the ceiling where you couldn't see them. It was the coolest damn thing. So
I wonder how many people got popped in the groin. That would have been bad.
Pleasure Island would be a great strip club name. Ironically, Chris, it was named after a Pinocchio. It was a Pinocchio themed bar in Disney.
Oh, God.
Oh, well, keep lying to me, baby. Do you like raging parties? Yes, no, not really a bit.
Raging parties?
Either way. Yeah, either way. I'll just say a bit. Either way. Which of these components matter most to you in choosing a drinking establishment? Atmosphere and crowd, drink special, how hot the wait staff is, this guy, whether the bartenders are welcoming, because I like a friendly ear. Even when I was a bartender, I didn't like people talking to me, but you hear it all.
Oh, I didn't mind so much, but I was doing it in a strip joint. They always want to talk to any girl. It didn't matter.
One-legged girl's pretty damn hot over there, by God.
That's before I lost my leg.
Denise says she would go on the stage with the band. Hey, all right. If I found you at a bar, where in the bar would you be? In the back, in a large group, just sitting around with my drink, in the bathroom trying to get the beers I spilled out of my pants. What? Making friends with some random person. Yeah, that's probably me.
I would probably be in a group of people.
Yeah, I will go and make it because I still have phone numbers from people I met in a bar in Tennessee. I have no idea who the hell they are. So where do you, and for guys too, so where are you planning to go? Anywhere? To a riotous house party where all my friends will be? That's a country song. I don't really want to go out. My friends are dragging me. Anywhere there's beer, to a quiet bar where I can hold a conversation with people. That's depends on my age. Now I would say quiet.
Now I don't go out.
Well, if I did. So how do you feel when you wake up? Like having another drink, disoriented, in pain? What did I do to myself last night? Or depressed?
What did I do to myself last night? That's been several times.
That's pretty much it. All right. So this was a 50-50. We are the deep thinker, a philosopher drunk. You dive into life's biggest questions and share your thoughts on everything from existence to your favorite pasta. With a drink in hand, you are the life of the intellectual party. I think that more describes me. So all right, we took that one for us. We need to get back. So anybody in the chat, give us one to try. Well, and if you want to try this one, we can explore by grade too. And we can actually take pre-tests for major exams, but we don't recommend.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, we don't recommend that. Not here.
We don't recommend that because
no. Kindergarten, pre-test for kindergarten.
I barely got through high school. College was a lot more fun, but high school. So.
And we're at the age where we kind of forgot all that. So We could probably take a test for preschool. I think
Denise is
that
that hot chick at the bar that you always wanted to talk to, but you were afraid to. So Chris is over at the bar talking sports with
yeah,
gender.
I do see that.
Yeah, I can see that. So
him and Steve.
Me and Warren, we're at the back of the group sipping our drinks so that we can enjoy when the others get lit and we can laugh at them and then we kick it into overdrive.
Yeah.
That's where me and Warren are. You're all over the damn place. You're running into people with your wheelchair. And
Yep. Now, no, I don't do that anymore because now the only bar that I go to, if I do go out, they take balloons and tie them to the back of my wheelchair so people see me coming.
Can you get a DUI in a wheelchair?
Oh, probably if I'm not driving straight and I'm in the middle of traffic running around like a dumbass. But I wouldn't advise that.
But how does they get you out? You're like, all right, you got to come with me. Well,
okay, bring the bus.
Get a tow strap. I mean, I need one of my police officer friends. Can you get a DUI for operating an electric wheelchair? Darts, Denise, darts. I love darts. So
I play both darts and pool. I haven't played pool since
I was never good at pool until I drank, and then I still don't know the game. Somebody's like, "You're playing with me." I'm like, "Oh, okay." And I'm like, "All right, tell me what to do." And then I'm pretty good. The more the drink I have, I have.
I used to play pool. I haven't played pool since I've been in a wheelchair, though. I haven't attempted to try it. I
haven't went bowling. I haven't done any of these things. So.
Now bowling, I did. I used to be on a league, but in order to do it in the chair, they have to bring me one of those ramp things. I got to position it.
So do you get? Is it like a Hot Wheels thing where you're sitting up on the ramp and they tell you to go and they release it and you go down the ramp and at the bottom of the ramp you push your ball and hope you stop and then they got like
no. You put the ball at the top of the ramp and you just let it go and hope like hell it goes where you want it to go. Because I can't. Yeah. I could never. I won't be able to swing the ball. I'd hit my chair. The ball would end up in a different lane. So. I haven't bowled since I've been in my chair, but I used to bowl.
Hot Wheels bowling sounds incredible. I'm picturing that little ramp you used to put the Hot Wheels cars up on and it had a little red gate that you could flip up or down. And when you flipped it up, the car just jetted down the ramp. So you put the cripple at the top of the ramp. And you got like three hot guys behind them. They're doing like the bobsled thing. They're getting you revved up. And then when that gate goes there, all three of them push you down the ramp. And you've got to release that ball at just the right time and right angle so that you can go skidding off to the side into the sand break.
That sounds so fun.
You know
what else I want to do with one leg?
Be added for violating some.
Look, you know what else I want to do with one leg? I want to get in one of those big, huge balls that they blow up, and they kick you down like this big, grassy knoll thing. You just bounce all over the.
Anybody has any contacts? I may actually pay for that.
I want to do that. That would be so fun.
Oh my God.
Things all right, well, nobody's on my bucket list.
Nobody's commenting, Brenda. What do you want to try? We got everything up here. We got math, science, history, geography, English, biology. We got all those. Sports, movies, entertainment, technology.
Let's do sports.
Oh, Lord. All right. I'll do sports. All right. So next in, we're doing football, which is probably the soccer one. I'm guessing. I don't know. Cricket. I don't even know how to play cricket. Basketball, tennis, baseball, NFL, Formula One. Oh, man. I saw a really cool Formula One coin for the 250 in DC.
NFL. Chris, what do you think? NFL?
Okay, we can do NFL. I may actually stand a chance at this. So, all right, here we go. How much? Oh, God, we're going to run out of time today. All right. Oh, this is what NFL player am I? Okay.
Oh.
No. Let's test our knowledge. Let's do that. Let's test our knowledge. All right. What team does Geno Smith play for? Oh, shit. This year or last?
I know, right? What year?
He was a
damn year.
He was a Raider. Well, it was updated in April on the 8th. So it's got to be.
still a Raider?
I think he's in New York now. No, he's not a Raider anymore.
Oh, okay.
I don't think. Maybe he is. Now I'm confused. I thought he went to New York, like the Jets. That's where like all quarterbacks go to die.
I don't know, Chris. What do you know about him?
Yeah, Chris, give me a hint on this one. He did play for the Raiders. Well, I thought, but I think he went to the Jets. I don't know. We'll wait on Chris, or maybe Denise knows. I don't know, or somebody in the audience. So, Geno Smith, because he started as a Seahawk, and then he went to somewhere.
Chris said Jets.
He said Jets. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
So, no, it's the Raiders. So
it was what?
What? Let's see. Geno Smith is a professional football player. He acquired Smith for the last chance to have success. Well, that's true. Player development and fan engagement. Well, if you're a Raiders fan, you're definitely well engaged. So
you're probably yelling at us, you dumbasses.
Yeah, so I don't understand. Next question. Now I got to put in my nickname. There we go. Who is the only team to make 4 consecutive Super Bowls, only to lose them all? Cowboys, Steelers, Bills, Broncos.
I would say the Cowgirls. I mean,
No,
Cowboys.
unfortunately, it's not. I'm pretty sure it's the Bills.
Probably, but I still would say the Cowboys.
Well, I could only hope as a Commanders fan. So
Texan, and I don't like
them.
sure
it's the Bills, and they stand a pretty good chance this season. But we say that every year with them. Which of these teams has never made a Super Bowl appearance? Ooh, the Chicago Bears, the Tennessee Titans, Detroit Lions, or Cincinnati Bengals? Ooh, it's not the Bears. And I'm pretty sure it's not the Bengals. And I know the Titans win, so it has to be the Lions. So there we go.
Yeah, probably.
I'm pretty sure the Lions. So, yep, there we go. Oh, God. How many Super Bowl titles have the Patriots won? 8, 3, 13, 6. Oh, Denise, we love you. We'll see you soon.
Oh, bye, Denise. Be safe. I seen a car blow up out there too. I don't know what's going on in New York.
Yeah, it was supposed to be the electric battery, so it wasn't anything to it.
No, it went boom.
Yeah, it did. It did. I want to say 8, but I could be wrong because it seems like Brady was saying he was running out of fingers. But I don't remember. Yeah, I know. Brady. He's part owner of the Raiders now. 6? All right, we'll go with 6.
Well, yeah, if you can't play on them, you might as well own them, huh?
There you go. 6 Super Bowl titles. Which of the following quarterbacks was not taken in the top 10 of the draft in 2018? Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, Baker Mayfield, Josh Rosen, Sam Darnold. Oh, gosh. It's tied for me between Darnold and Rosen.
Yeah, I think it was Darnold, though.
I'm not sure. He's a Viking now, I think. Wait and see if Chris has an answer to this. It's either Darnold or Rosen, but I don't know. I haven't heard the name Rosen, so he may.
No, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, he was the last pick of round 1. Yeah, I thought he was first round. So, all right, we'll go with Rosen. Okay. Oh no, it was Lamar Jackson.
What? Really?
Oh, he top 10. Okay. Yeah, there we go. All right. There we go. Yeah, I got it. Who was the first pick of 2013 NFL draft? Eric Fisher, Luke Jokel, DeAndre Hopkins, or Barcavius Mingo? Who the hell is that?
I don't know. What? How do you put that on a shirt, on a jersey? What the hell?
Barcavius. It's kind of like that disease, Makanga ala ilabola.
Ilabola.
All right. Well, we will go with. We'll go with. I don't know who the hell. I will go with
the.
No, it was not. It was Eric Fisher.
Oh, was it?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Who the hell's Eric Fisher? I Okay. It was Eric Fisher. Yay. Who led the league in kickoff returns in 2020? I should have waited on you, Chris. In 2020, who led the lead in kickoff returns in 2020? Andre Robert, Tony Pollard, Cordero Patterson, or Jamal Agnew? I have no idea.
I think it. Chris
says Patterson. So
yeah.
Chris is a smart one.
Chris.
Who is the head coach of the Atlanta Falcons? Arthur Smith, Dirk Cotter, Raheem Morris, or Dan Quinn? Well, Quinn is now a Cowboy, or I'm sorry, a Redskin. Arthur Smith, did he get fired? I know Raheem Morris did, but don't know if Arthur Smith.
Well, this might have been judged before they were all fired, because didn't they just go through that shit?
Well, yeah. I want to say it's Arthur Smith. Here it is. I'm in Atlanta. I should probably know this.
I think you're probably right.
No, Raheem Morris. All right, so this has got to be on last year. So he was appointed in 2024, but I'm pretty sure he got fired. I'm pretty sure
he got fired, and then somebody else picked him up.
Yeah, there we go. Which of the following was not a first overall pick? Mayfield, Winston, Clowney, or RG3? Not a first overall pick.
Are they using robots now? RG3, what?
Robert Griffin III.
Okay.
You call him RG3. And he's no longer in football. He's a commentator. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought Smith got fired, and so did Morris. So, this thing's old. So we'll just guess. Nope, it was RG3. Wow, I should have known that. RG3.
It was the robot.
Yeah, RG3. He was the number 3 pick. Chris would have had that one. Which of these wide receivers was not invited to the 2021 Pro Bowl? Justin Jefferson, Calvin Ridley, Julio Jones, or Keenan Allen?
What year? 2021?
2021. The Pro Bowl.
Julio.
Julio was he was a Falcon back then, I think.
Oh.
Yeah, I think he was the Falcons. He probably got invited. He had some good years with the Falcons. And then he wanted more money, and then they got rid of him. So.
They were like, I'm calling ice on you if you ask for more money.
All right, we'll go. I don't know. Keenan Allen? Nope. It was Julio Jones.
It was Julio.
Damn it, Julio.
I told you it was Julio.
I'm done with this quiz. I'm done. I'm done. This thing's all wrong. It's giving me bad trivia. So I'm done with it. We're leaving it alone. All right, let's see. We'll go to this guy because this guy always gives us so much fun.
What in the Sam Kalugi?
Crack. And what? 34 plus 89 equals 400. Move one matchstick to correct the equation. So the 34 plus 89 and the 400 are all made in matchsticks. So you can only move one. What the hell? What the hell? I'm not smart enough. I'm not smart enough for this damn thing.
31. 11.
311.
311. 311 and 89. Look at this. Well, at least the guy's okay with math. I don't know.
Hey, this is a guy. I quote this guy, but I didn't know who it was. I disapprove of what you say, but I will defend to your death your right to say it. Yep. I say that all the time about us. I may not agree with what you're saying, but here in America, I will defend until my death your right to have that freedom. What happened on May 20th? Rock Around the World. Bill Haley and his Comets released the rock and roll classic Rock Around the World this day in 1954. The first transatlantic flight by a female. 1932, the famed American female aviator Amelia Earhart.
Yep.
Wasn't there some conspiracy about her?
I'm pretty sure there is. I just
How do you
don't
not
remember
know?
at this point.
You are my conspiracy
Well,
go-to.
well,
How the hell
okay,
do you not know?
So I
Didn't
think what
she
it
work
was
CIA or something?
she probably, discovered something that they just didn't agree with, and yeah, she was
First
gonna say
solo
it.
transatlantic flight, 1927. Charles Lindbergh in the Spirit of St. Louis. I've seen that plane.
Now Lindbergh's the one whose baby got taken. I think he was a sacrifice, but
Hey,
okay.
Stevie, welcome. Motion pictures. This day in 1891, Thomas Edison gives the first public demonstration of his motion picture camera and viewer system, the kinetoscope. The viewer showed one person at a time to view the film through a peephole window. It was described by Edison in 1888, but was largely developed by his employee, William Kennedy Dixon. The demonstration of the kinetoscope prototype was for the National Federation of Women's Clubs at the Edison Laboratory, where they viewed several films, including one of Dixon's, described as it was one of the most marvelous picture. It bowed, smiled, and waved its hand and took off its hat with the most perfect naturalness and grace. Every motion was perfect. This led to parlors in which people viewed films for coin-operated devices. So, didn't they have? Here we go. Yes, CB, we are ready for tonight. Didn't they have a? Wasn't this a porn thing at one point in time? You used to go to a peep show or something.
Yeah. Yeah, when they had the little, you can look through the little wall.
There really was a dancer on the other side. I remember studying about something about this, but I don't remember the. Was it actual women or was it a movie?
I think there was actual women, and the way that I remember it is they had like this thing that you look through in the wall. You paid money, the screen would open so you could look, and then it would close when your quarter was up. So it was kind of like,
and they were called peep shows, right?
Yeah.
And the floor was always sticky. So all right.
Yeah, pretty much.
Chicago bans the sale of spray paints. There you go, CB. There's an idea for adding to your book, a peep show. Chicago bans the sale of spray paints in 1992 on this date, citing them as, oh my God, weapons of terror. They banned Chicago from selling spray paints in an effort to reduce graffiti.
Yep. And now there's graffiti everywhere.
It says, update, spray paint ban hasn't worked. How do you enforce that? Do you go into Home Depot and you like spy people and you're like,
yeah,
all right. Check out number 3. Get him as they come out the door. He's got a can of black, a can of green. Get it? Yeah, he's wearing the blue tube. Get him as, yep, that's him. Take him down, take him down.
Oh my God.
How do you ban spray paint? Jesus Christ. Why don't you ban drugs? Oh, wait a minute. We have Tiananmen Square, this day in 1989.
That didn't work.
No, it didn't. China works like their gun law. I'd rather them have paint than guns. They could paint each other and just paint guns. Tiananmen Square, this day in 1989. China imposes martial law on more than 1 million pro-democracy demonstrators in Tiananmen Square. Weeks later, demonstrators will be killed in a clash with the People's Army in what becomes known as the Tiananmen Square Massacre. Isn't it the same people who are in power now?
That's what they're doing now, all over the place.
Walker spy case. John A. Walker is arrested, and his brother and son for conspiring to sell Navy documents to the Soviet Union. This day in 1985.
Oops.
1970, The Beatles. The movie Let It Be premieres in London. That was a cool one. I like the song better. Civil War. North Carolina becomes the 10th state to succeed in the Civil War today. 1861.
Are we sure about that?
The first American school maintained by the community of Texas, 1639, in Dorchester, Massachusetts. And it's Texas, not Texas. I was wait a minute here. So, first American school maintained by community Texas, 1639 in Dorchester, Mass. Birthdays today. Cher, 1946. Now, she hasn't aged a whole lot, so
Yeah.
she's getting skinny. But
She's
And
a
I'm sure
vampire. She's a vampire.
she could be. She could
I'm
be.
telling you, she's a freaking vampire.
She could. Do you ever watch that guy on TikTok that shows who they were and who they are now?
Yeah.
And like Abe Lincoln is like Clint Eastwood. That was the one I remember the most. And
Something
he
like
does
that.
it, and he blends the pictures together, and it's almost
Yep.
like it's perfect.
Tyler.
So
Yeah.
yeah, I need to get the guy on the show because that's a conspiracy. That and time travel. I want to go down those two rabbit holes. Vietnam's deadliest sniper, American soldier regarded as the deadliest in Vietnam, with 93 confirmed KIAs. With an estimated 300 to 400 KIAs. All right, Carlos Halfcock, 1942 was his birthday. James Stewart, 1908 on this day. We know him as an American actor. Mr. Smith Goes to Washington, and It's a Wonderful Life. I remember those two, the best. Emil Berliner, he invented the disc record player. I thought it was RCA in 1851. Earlier recording devices by Edison and Bell used cylinders that were difficult to mass produce. His was known as the gramophone. Oh, Lord. The first photograph of men drinking beer. David Octavius Hill, born in 1802. He was a Scottish painter and photographer. He took the first photograph. That's kind of a boring shot. They were all at the pub and like, hey, Bob, smile.
I have something to say. Chris, today is Andy's birthday, and he just sent me a message saying, enjoy the show.
Oh, well, we hope Andy is watching. So if he wants to come on, I'll send him a link. We'll roast him. Mindy Cohn, American actress from The Facts of Life. Natalie. Susan Calsill. Well, she's an American singer. She was part of the Partridge Family. 1959. I don't remember her though. I don't know. Bronson Pinchot, American actor from Perfect Strangers, 1959. Jane Wheldon, a guitarist with the Go-Go's. We Got the Beat, 1981. Dean Butler, Canadian actor, Little House on the Prairie, Laura's husband. What didn't they later say he was a pedophile?
I think so.
Yeah.
And Andy said he is watching the show. He said, yes, I am watching the show.
Good.
And Andy Chris said, happy birthday.
That's right. Happy birthday, Andy from CB. So, Joe Cocker. Well, he's a singer from Britain, 1944. Little Help with My Friends. Number one in the UK. You Are So Beautiful and Up Where We Belong. Elvis. Well, no, it's not Elvis. The man who dressed as the king. Elvis was born on January 8th. Bill Ballou. He was a costume designer who dressed the king. 1931. David Hedson. Well, an American actor from Live and Let Die, 1927. George Gobel, an American Emmy-winning TV, radio, and star from the George Gobel Show, 1919. Charles Hatton, 1905, a sports writer. Okay, he coined the term Triple Crown. Co-winner of the first Nobel Peace Prize. And Trump tried to take it away from him. Frederick Passy, he was born in 1822. He was a French economist. So, okay. William Fargo, he was the co-founder of American Express, an American businessman, 1818 on this day.
Oh, wow.
Father of the American Minstrel Show. What the hell is that?
What?
28, he began performing Jim Crow, a song he learned from an elderly black in Kentucky in blackface. His Jim Crow character was based on a folk trickster that was in a long popular song among slaves. Never heard that.
Neither have I.
Thomas D. Rice. He was the American minstrel. Okay, there you go. There's another monster for you. Dolly Madison, 1768, American First Lady, wife of James Madison. Dr. William Thornton, an architect and a physician. He designed the Capitol in 1793. He was born in 1759. Stephen Girard, French philanthropist, founder of the Girard College of Philadelphia, born in 1750. William Bradford, an American colonial printer. He founded the New York Gazette, born in 1663.
I think that's when Cher was born, 1663.
Lap dances for Andy.
And Rain said happy birthday too.
Yes, it did. There was a couple in there for him. Let's see. We'll go through this real quick because we don't run out of time. National Rescue a Dog Day. Yes, if you need a puppy or a kitty, go to your local rescue. Be a Millionaire Day. Juice Slush Day. National Pick Strawberries Day. National Streaming Day. So kick back after this and stream. National Sugar Bee Apple Day. Oh, I've never had a Sugar Bee apple that I know of. Emergency Services for Children's Day. Yes, pediatric classes for all EMS workers. So National Quiche Lorraine. I have no idea what that is. It's an egg thing. I know that. Be a Millionaire Day. Cameroon Republic. Clinical Trials Day. It's a good day to test that Ebola shot or the hantavirus. So go get yours today. So Flower Day. International Red Sneaker Day. Eliza Doolittle Day. National Band Directors Day. Eli and Jace, it's your day today. National Employee Health and Fitness Day. High heel. Brenda, put your high heel on.
No, that's okay. I don't want to put a high heel on.
National Numeracy Day. Rio, National Streaming Day. We said that. National Women in Aerospace Day. Turn beauty inside out. And that's not for murderers. Weight and Measures Day. World Meteorology Day, World Bee Day. There you go. Let's see what else occurred in this day. Nothing important there. 1891, the first public display of Edison's prototype of the kinetoscope. We talked about that. 1983, single released by The Police. Every Breath You Take, Song of the Year. Today in sports, 1900, second modern Summer Olympics. Opened in Paris and continued for 5 months. Chess grandmaster Magnus Carlsen plays to a draw against an online team of 143,000 players from around the world. Wow. Thank you, CB. And a peep show for Andy. Yes. Yeah, we did that. Let's see. Millionaire Doolittle Day, EMS Day for kids. Yeah, we covered all that. So what else have we got here? Yeah, we're done. Let's see. Today is the 140th day of 2026, 62nd day of spring. We're not there yet. Today in history, 1862, Honest Abe, signed the Homestead Act, which provided Western settlers land for farms. 1873, Levi Strauss and Jacob Davis received the U.S. patent for blue jeans. 1902, United States recognized Cuba's Declaration of Independence. 2026, we're going to bomb them.
Yeah.
This is pretty much, we're not going to win the war in
Just
Iran.
shut up, Cuba. Just shut up. Don't say anything else.
We're not going to win the war in Iran, so we're just going to take over Cuba.
God.
Everybody likes a winner. So some people will say it was the winningest war they've ever seen. So,
oh, my Lord. How do 143,000 people decide in one move?
I can get 10 people to agree on anything.
A lot of yelling, maybe? Throwing things?
11 seconds ago, breaking news, Trump says he may release his taxes.
What? Who cares? I don't care. Do you care?
Oh my God. No, I don't.
Shit and shadoodles.
They're all rich. They're all rich. They want to screw us.
Yeah, it don't matter.
Apparently, the Cuban president, Raul Castro, is going to appear in a U.S. court on charges. Now, how in the hell is that going to happen? Whether 8 minutes ago, either by his own will or, quote, another way. He should take this indictment as a real threat. That's right. We have a holiday coming up, an American holiday. So, we're going to blow some shit up. So there you go. In Miami, one Cuban American expressed approval of Castro's indictment. One guy. It's like the one guy on the moon. So apparently the breaking news is we're going to invade Cuba this weekend. Uh-oh. 7:09. I'm sorry, at 2:09 Eastern. Trump tells the Coast Guard graduates they will be tested in their military careers. He referenced the shores of Havana in remarks early. Yeah, I'm telling you, we're going in. So charges against Castro include, yeah, he's the breaking news since I came on. I didn't see anything about this beforehand. Yeah, we've taken a couple of oil tankers in the past day or two from Iran. We can't win the war, so we're going to invade Cuba.
God.
That sounds bad, but it's so damn true. Oh, Jesus.
Must be bored with the alien files, apparently.
Well, no, they're coming. They're coming. Trump portrays portrait hits New Delhi traffic. A U.S. embassy rolls out "Happy Birthday, America" in rickshaws. What the hell? So, officials in Cuba respond with a message to the people of the U.S. that was "fuck off." So,
oh well, you know.
We had drones. We're coming for you.
I mean,
Jesus Christ.
Oh well.
Yep, we've indicted him. So there we go. We're coming in.
What did we indict him for now? What happened?
He like blew up a plane. He killed a bunch of people. He's a dictator. Oh Lord. 12:56. Trump says he will not rest until the Cuban people are free. Hey, if we have to free a country to get his ass off social media, I'll take it as a win. If this will keep him from posting 575 times a day, well, sorry, Cuba, we're coming in. So, Warren has got a treat for Andy. So,
oh God, glitter.
Andy. You can stop watching the show if you guys keep this up. We're gonna. So Iran has two options, this way or this way. So there you go. We're going to bomb them or we're not going to bomb them. I don't know.
How is that Iran's options?
It changes every damn hour. We're coming. We're going to blow your ass up. We'll be there in 48 hours. No, wait a minute. Somebody called me and said, sir, please don't bomb. They said that would have been the greatest bomb we ever saw. Nobody has ever seen a bomb like the one we were going to drop on them.
Warren, send those strippers with the glitter and stuff to Iran instead. Send them here to
Niagara. I'm going in. From the Daily Mail, exclusive world-shaking UFO files will be released imminently as insider hints at a much bigger secret. Americans are waiting with bated breath for the next wave of UFO files. They're going to be dropped at 5 o'clock Friday when all the government's gone. They're going to go into
just before we go blow something up.
Yeah, never going to blow some shit up and take Cuba as hostage.
Oh my God.
While disclosure secret or remains secrets, investigative reporter Jeremy Corbell told the Daily Mail it could include 48 classified UFO videos that have been requested by lawmakers. No, give us the bodies. What?
Word.
Hey, could we airdrop some bacon over there? So.
Oh my God. Stop.
I hate to waste bacon, but hell.
I don't need pork anyways. It's okay.
Oh, we're going to go as far as blurry cockpit photos. So there we go. Tell us where the bodies are. That's what we want to know. So tell us where the bodies are. Release the names on the Eastine. There you go. So, yeah. So supposedly it's coming, but we may blow you up too. Who the hell knows? I'm so tired of this. Well, they say they're going to
all of our files need to take Viagra.
Just do it. If you're gonna stop telling, we're thinking we might release these secret UFO files. We'll let you know on Friday. And Friday comes, they're like, yeah, we've been looking at it. We're still gonna look into it some more. It's on my desk. Then like 2 months later, like, no, wait a minute. We're gonna bomb Cuba, so we gotta hold up. We can't do that right now.
They've had that stuff for so many years. They should have done released it. Stop putting it in the movies. Just release it.
So second wave is coming, according to many people, great many people. They've told the president they're great files. So never before seen footage. You know, here I will say, my guy Tim out of Tennessee, Tim Burchett, I am a big fan of his, and the more he talks, I'm afraid they're going to kill him. I really am. He said that the first drop was big, but in comparison to what's coming next, it's going to be a bigger drop that would make you say, holy crap. Now, coming from Tim, that's excitement. Coming from Tim, that's excitement. So I will say, because he went from cow to crap. So that's big.
Does he not know that most of us already know? We're not going to say holy nothing.
I'm pretty sure he knows the truth. So that's why I said he is not suicidal. So
I don't know who's gonna be saying holy crap, but you know, it ain't gonna be me.
Things are coming. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. We'll believe it when we see it. Just release the damn thing. Like the files. Well, release the names. Well, we talked about this a minute ago, but the Sandy wildfire, well, it's racing towards the Kardashians' enclave, and thousands are fleeing. I don't know why we needed to note specifically the Kardashians, because it's a really big fire in LA. Many people, many tens of thousands actually, have been told to flee their homes and seek shelter elsewhere. So it's burnt 1,700 acres, multiple evacuations for the surrounding area. And last I heard, it was barely at 5%. Now they're saying 15% contained. 1,700 acres have already burnt, and it's still burning pretty good. So our thoughts and prayers, even with the stupid people in California. So we evacuate. So go shelter. Fire bad. Let's
Give
see.
Gavin Newsom a hose. Tell him to put it out.
That's what Chris says. 1 hour, 19 minutes in, we already had a half-cock sniper, Joe Cocker, and blurry cockpit photos. Damn straight. The aliens are at it again. Got to wonder if it's gray or reptilian. No. I think it's a 12-foot rooster. So
a 12-foot rooster. They ain't made those yet. They haven't hatched.
That thing would be. I would be afraid of a 12-foot rooster.
I would like to fry up one of them chicken legs.
No. That goes along with the same thing as I was saying with the albino kangaroo. Nope.
Glenn's afraid of kangaroos.
Next time I go to Tennessee, if I see a 12-foot cock, it's done. It's done.
If I ever see a 12-foot cock, I'm running the other way. That's all I got to say.
That's a lot.
Now, a chicken, on the other hand, hunting season is on.
They love pedophilia. They love devil worship.
There you go.
What? They're chickens. They don't know nothing. Brainless chickens.
There we go. So Iran says that if we come back and bomb them again, that they're going to extend the war, and it's going to be well beyond the region. Now, other sources have been reporting that somewhere that they have busted up a ring that had a organized event planned for New York and LA in Scottsdale, Arizona. Now, I have not managed to find a good source for this, but other channels are reporting it. I don't know if it's true or not, but if anybody has followed this show for any period of time, I've said the next big one is going to be in the heartland. It's not going to be New York, LA. It's going to be in the heartland, so they can say, we can get you anywhere. So I'm just saying. So the IRG is threatening. They've sent their signal out and said, if you come get us, we're going to invade you. Now, let's think about this for a minute. You read the news daily. We've seen that they want to put in a special helipad in Mar-a-Lago. They keep flirting this idea out in White House. And then the next day we hear that there's a bounty on the president's head. And then the next day we start hearing all these attacks. And the only one we've known they've stopped for sure and it was purely by accident. It was in Mobile, Alabama. I'm reading some tea leaves here. There is a 3-day holiday coming up. Somebody's going down. Sorry, Cuba. It's got to be you. So,
oh God.
CB says the bad thing is, and like any other predator, 12-foot would impale you multiple times and look at you while they're doing it. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, they are.
Hey,
no,
I don't think with a 12-foot chicken would be bad. Now, if they make a 12-foot rooster, we're all fucked.
Same thing. It's the same
No,
thing.
no. Roosters are mean.
No, you're gonna stand no chance against that sumbitch. It's just
You've been watching Family Guy too much with that chicken.
One choice. You just gotta get that 50 caliber out.
That's right.
Just put it away. So.
That's right, and make fried chicken. That's a lot easier for Warren.
Wait a minute. Hold on. I've been around chicken farms all my life, and I don't know that I've ever seen a chicken tooth or a chicken pecker.
The pecker is the beak.
The U.S. says it held talks with Cuba for $100 million offer. Where do we come up with this money?
They're just making it out of thin air.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. We're gonna come in. Here's $100 million. If you allow us to come in peacefully. If not,
you gotta give us some time to finish printing them out.
What if
the $100 bills will have Trump on them though?
What if roosters would be more territorial? And that's what I was about to say.
Yes.
What if Cuba, all these years, they know that they're not going to defeat us in a war that we can, shoot it out? What if all these years Cuba has been harvesting and keeping and growing the 12-foot chickens, and when we come up on their shores, they release the chickens?
Chickens go! Operation Fry Me a Leg.
Oh, Jesus Christ. How are we doing on time? We're not going to talk about this much, but Alabama, Georgia, and who else had primaries yesterday? I think they're Kentucky. So our governor race went into a runoff, and so did the Republican candidacy. Coolio. He's running for Senate in Georgia. Collins and Dooley. Collins, you might know, he was a congressman, and then Dooley, you might know, well, he was a coach. So they're in a runoff. There's a bunch of runoffs that happened, but I think that was expected because they had too many people on the ticket. So the only real ones that won yesterday were the Democrats. Like Ossoff, he won for he's the senator, can't stand him. So he will be against either Collins or Dooley after the runoff election. And then Ash Bottoms, she used to be the mayor of Atlanta. She won the Democrat primary for the governor. So we're still going to fight the governor one out too. So we'll see. Yeah. And then yesterday, I don't understand this, but apparently Thomas Massie he suffered a humiliating loss because Trump called him out. I don't know about all this stuff. Do you really have a?
I don't know. I don't know anything about Massie other than there are a lot of people that liked him, so I don't understand how he lost. But.
Well, he pushed for the release of the Epstein files. He opposed the war, and he went against Israel on many things, and that put him in Trump's crosshairs. So Trump primaried him, and well, he lost yesterday. So I don't know. My girlfriend says a 12-foot cow would be scarier. So, well, good. Make sure she likes and subscribes, please.
Well, we wouldn't run out of beef, and they wouldn't have to make any in a fucking lab. So, 12-foot cows would be honored.
I think we should go back to is dinosaurs, and we'll eat them instead of they eating us. So,
dragons.
Supposedly, Trump is taunting a visit to the state of Georgia to campaign for Lieutenant Governor Burt Jones. and a couple others. I'm sure Collins will be there. So they're going to see if he becomes involved in our local. This is a local story from WSB. See if him stopping in is going to help out. So we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. He's liked in Georgia, but we're kind of what are we, a blue state, Brenda? Red state? What the hell are we? So
I don't know what you are. I guess
I don't know. We're more Democrat than Republican, whatever the hell color it is. That shows you how much I know about this.
Yeah, those people.
Political scientists. So Collins and Dooley, we talked about that. Will be facing in November Ossoff, and we have to do anything to get rid of Ossoff. So he's just clueless. Jesus. Representative Comer cruises to a easy win because of, well, he was picked by who? Trump. So he cruised to an easy win last night. Good for him. Glad. No, he'll be a multimillionaire soon. And we talked about Massie losing. There's one in here that piqued my interest. Massie hints at a presidential bid despite his loss in the most expensive primary ever.
What?
Yeah, ousted Republican lawmaker Thomas Massie has hinted he could make a comeback with his own presidential bid after being deflated by Trump. That could be interesting. The Kentucky representative is one of the most vocal voices in the Republican Party for releasing the Eastine files. So he's another one that's went AWOL. So my God, if him and MTG got together, that could be a scary combination for the Republican ticket.
Still like Marco Rubio.
Oh, I mean, I do too. But well, we were talking about this earlier. What is time? Well, the Republicans, they're at it again. They want to change daylight savings time to be permanent.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know that I'm opposed to it.
I heard that a long time ago. When I lived in Arizona, the time never changes out there.
Well, in most parts of the country, it does twice a year. And they are pushing a proposal that is going to basically adopt daylight savings year round. Some people argue that an extra hour gives you extra daylight and will boost the economy, blah, blah, blah. Others say, well, we want to conserve fuel and energy. That's why we do it. I don't know. It's got people on both sides of the clock. Get it? But physically, this is the big thing. Physically, it's being shown that it is not good for us as a human species to keep changing back and forth. So this is what they're debating.
That I would go with.
Yeah, I agree with you. I agree 100% with that. So, so they're arguing about making it a permanent daytime. Here's the deal. They're going to argue about this for a while before it even gets there. So
now I heard about this months ago. They're just now bringing it up.
Well, no, it was in a committee. See, remember, they say we got this really great idea, and they'll tell you about it, and they'll all give speeches about it, and they'll be like, that's a good idea, let's send it to committee. And then a smaller group of them get together and do the same damn thing. They may whittle out some words, and then it'll be like, all right, we're bringing it back to the floor. And then they bring it back to the floor, and they all talk about it again. And then they may send it to committee. They may put it up for a vote, or they may toss it. This is how nothing ever gets done. Why can't you show up for work on Monday and go, hey, I got a list to do by Friday.
It's a holiday.
Ban child racism, racist murder, ban racism, ban it, and that's your list Monday. And Friday, boom, I'm going to vote on this. You got a choice, guys and gals. Why can't we do it that way? No, we got to talk about this. Now we got to put it in a committee. They're going to talk about it, and then we're going to bring it back. We're going to talk about it, and then we're going to say, no, it'll go to a higher committee.
Our government's too big. That's the problem. We don't need all those committees. We need some people with some damn brain power just to get up there, put it on the table, and vote on it. How damn hard is this? Bunch of hype. They're a bunch of elementary schoolers. I swear.
Well, no, they make money to talk. They make money to talk.
They make money even when they're on vacation at Disney World.
Oh, absolutely. So President Trump signed an executive order Tuesday telling banks they cannot extend credit or financial services to illegal aliens, citing national security concerns. It's called Restoring Integrity to the American Financial System. And it also calls for an end of what Trump calls low dollar cross-border funds. Basically where you're sending cash back and forth. So I don't know how far this will be going, because you can carry cash with you at the airport, but there's a certain amount you have to declare. So I don't know how this is going to go towards that, but I did not realize. Now, I did realize a lot of times the illegal aliens would attend a private school, or they maybe attend a college, then they would ditch and no longer pay for it, and they're out of here with the education, and we're footed with the bill. It's kind of hard to do that with a mortgage, because if you're not in the house, then they're going to repossess it and put it back up for sale. So it's not like you could keep the house. So I don't know. I think it's a pretty decent idea, but how are you going to enforce it? It's the thing. That's the problem. Enforcing this stuff, because we already have laws in place where you have to be an American to work. You have to prove you're an American to work. You have to, or have a green card. So most places pay you by electronic payroll. So don't we kind of already have that?
I think so.
Yeah.
I mean,
kind of. I don't know.
I don't know
now
how
the thing I disagree with is they will take cash, large amounts, and they'll fly it out of the country. That we absolutely need to stop. Yeah, absolutely. So
I think that's what the theme is behind it.
This is going after banks. So
well, the banks are the ones that give them the money.
Well, I understand that, but I don't like that. How are you going to enforce it? I mean, is Secret Service still in charge of the financial? Is that still, they're part of the Treasury?
ID, Social Security card, birth certificate,
So isn't social? I'm asking a question. I think Treasury, Secret Service is still under Treasury, aren't they? So would they be the enforcer of this?
Maybe.
CB Ryan says, you got me typing politics. Well, no, I mean, that is interesting. Who's going to enforce this and how? So, I mean, I thought we kind of already had this by everybody. No, how many people show up to work and get paid with a hard copy check anymore? It's usually all direct deposited.
Yeah.
And in order to have a job, you have to prove that you can work. So I kind of thought we already had this solved.
I don't know. I just bit my upper lip and it's bleeding.
Oh, good. And CB, you're right. We do have small problems compared to others. So, and we nitpick everything. But then again, we have a city in Michigan that they can't drink the drinking water. But yet it's infested with billions of dollars of fraud and illegals. What? Okay, time out. Why don't we fix the drinking water and kick them out? That'd save us some money. But no, we're kinder, gentler country. We don't do that. Drink that lead water, kids. It's good for you. Drink that lead water, kid. You'll make you tough. Look at Brenda. She grew up with that.
Yeah. I grew up drinking out of a hose.
That's right. Now look at her. She can't.
There ain't nothing wrong with me right now.
She's got a leg to stand on right
Twitch.
Now. Well, there's a lot wrong with you, Brenda. National price by average, $4.55.55 a gallon.
$4.55.
I don't know what that is in by a liter, but that's pretty damn expensive. Let's see. Georgia, $4.01. Tennessee, $4.22. Kentucky, $4.30. West Virginia, $4.49. Virginia, $4.31. Carolina, $4.21. $4.18. Texas, down where you are, $4.04. Oh, we have here to California. Oh, good Lord, $6.15. Oh, Jesus. That's the highest in the country, isn't it? Yeah, I think that's the highest. Yeah. Wow. That's even higher than what's New York? $4.61. Good Lord. Good Lord.
California is always the highest.
So I'm going to be paying more for gas next week. Yay. Yay.
Woo-hoo.
There you go. So there you go. I use this one from Newsweek, but I also brought up the NBC one that tracks all of it. And it's the same, $4.55. And what's the price of a barrel? Do we have the price of a barrel?
It was 109 yesterday, so I don't know.
Yeah, it's probably went up because we're gonna bomb somebody. What's new, right? Let's see. Now this, I like this statistic. The latest, it tells you and what it was before the war. So Alabama, they pay $1.50 more. Wow. California, you're paying $1.51 more. So it looks like most places the average will be right around $1.50 more. $1.26. Georgia, Texas. What are you in Texas, Brenda? You're down here somewhere, way at the bottom. $1.43 more. In Tennessee, $1.65 more. Where my family is up in Vermont, $1.48. So it's going to be an average of about $1.50. We're all each now paying more since the war. But wait, we have plenty of oil. Drill, baby, drill.
That's right. Texas.
But the problem is we can't refine it. We've only got it. We've got it.
Oh, here we go with this.
It still says 8 dead. I think or it still says 3 dead. I'm pretty sure this is old news. Yeah. It says it was updated 5/11 though. So
Yeah,
okay,
sure it was.
so this is old news. So yeah, it's old news. All right. And I love this headline. This comes to us, and this was one that was multiple headlines. It was just reworded different ways. Ebola and the hantavirus reveal U.S. is a major threat to global health. And they all had similar headlines. Now, let's keep in mind that neither of these are probably going to be an outbreak in the United States. So what possible common denominator could we possibly have for us being the causation for something that isn't here? What could it be, Brenda?
There are people come over here and give it to us.
No, it's not here. It's not here. The Americans are the evil one. This is why the other parts of the world are having this, is
We
because
get blamed for everything. It don't matter.
But why are they blaming us?
You know, the earthquake they had in Japan. Well, that was our fault.
Probably. But no, this I saw this written several different ways in the same headline, multiple ways. No, it's not just the WHO. It's the fact that we're not paying money to the World Health, the CDC, and all these other organizations around the world. So
That
they're
makes it
blaming
our
us for it. They're saying it's our fault.
Yep.
Well, you know, back in the old days, you had a problem, you fixed the shit yourself. You didn't wait on your neighbor to come fix it. So, yeah, but this has been, I saw this as a headline. So I knew this was one of those stories they wanted to feed to us that, but it was just reworded multiple ways, but it all was the same thing. The reason that we're having Ebola in Hanta is because of the USA. Because they're not contributing money for research, our doctors.
You know those giant chickens are going to end up replacing our military, right?
Hey,
the chickens.
If we could drop giant chickens from like a KC-130, can you imagine the horror that they would have?
No, in some of those countries, they would be like, "Damn, we're going to eat."
No, have them like flak jackets. So you got to get a headshot to get them off. They're fast. We've trained those chickens. So,
oh my God,
we've trained those chickens well. So, yeah. So FBI announces that the U.S. violent crime rate has plummeted, the fastest since 90 years ago. So release the chickens. I agree.
Yeah.
Hey, can you imagine if you got a bad neighborhood where there's a lot of crime? All right, we got a chicken coming for you. Police department says, yeah, we're sending the chickens in to patrol this neighborhood. You would not F with a damn 12-foot chicken with a bulletproof vest that was hungry.
I don't know, man. Some people in the ghetto, they would probably take that thing down. I'm just saying.
I'm telling you, if giant chickens may just solve the world problems.
Yeah, well, people will eat good.
Until there's too many of them, then they take us over. So,
Cockosaurus Rex.
Violent crime occurred once every 28.2 seconds since 1937. Wow, that's crazy. And now, it's down 9.3%, which is still horrible.
It
still horrible,
like
but
it's down.
yeah. Well, I think it's because we talk about it every day. There's one murder every 37.3 minutes, one rape every 4.3 minutes, one robbery every 3.1 minutes, and one ag assault every 38.8 seconds. Wow. That's where it is right there, assaulting people. 38.8 seconds. Every 40 seconds, one person's been assaulted. Interesting.
I wait.
I saw I didn't run with the headline. I should have. They had what state was it? They had women's shelters that they were having to change to, I don't know what the new word is, but basically it could house men from domestic violence. And they were protesting this. They were saying men don't get domestic violence. And so that it was this whole debate. And they were saying, well, we can't put the men that have been domestically abused in the same shelter that we put women in.
Right. They need to open up a one for men too.
They were like, well, why not? I mean, it was a whole debate. I want to say it was Michigan. I'm not sure where it was, but I mean, good Lord, you don't think about these things. So I didn't run with the story. So a giant chicken with a Tommy gun.
No.
Hey, we could have the military have like Gatling guns under their wings. So when you piss one off,
if it starts flapping, you better start running.
That's right. You run in a zigzag, by God.
Oh my God.
I saw this yesterday, and a lot of the media was complaining about it. This comes to us from the Western Journal. What if a man identifies as a woman that day? See, it gets all so confusing. It gets all so confusing. So media melted down over white Afrikaners. I guess I'm pronouncing that right. Coming to America as refugees, and we all know why. And I read through this article. It's from the Western Journal. It's a commentary, and it talked about headlines from the past couple of days. And I've seen these headlines. And the president did announce that he was admitting 10,000 more Afrikaners because of the violence against them. And the media, mainly ABC, was the one, and ABC affiliates were running the stories saying how it was all bad because nobody could do that to white farmers, even though the ones murdered are all the white farmers. And so they were downplaying it and saying that it's ridiculous. It's wrong. We shouldn't be doing this because these white descendants are from Dutch settlers. So even though we have plenty of videos of him saying, yelling, kill them. So, but yeah, a lot of people were raising hell about it. So we shouldn't bring them in. Why? Read the article. You can figure it out. ABC also reported 10,000 people who were not white Afrikaners were also brought in during another administration, and not a cricket, not a single cricket.
I don't understand this. I know people that are from Africa, born and raised there, and they're white, and they work and they live just fine there.
Well, but it's the problem is out in the rural areas. I call it rural. It's probably another word there. They are predominantly the farmers, and they feel like they're on their land, even though historically they are the ones that are making the food and the giant chickens and everything for the people, but they want their land. So it's a big stupid thing. So
yeah,
it's a big stupid thing. So, but apparently we're bringing 10,000 more people in. So there you go. And we've known this one for a little while. The Democrats are about to destroy Fetterman. So
poor Fetterman.
And when he first got in office, I was like, who in the hell is this nut job? And I didn't really think I would like him, but ever since his stroke, he's aged well. So,
yeah, it fixed him. He had a stroke and it fixed him.
Well, I think I think the healthcare was probably, he won the damn race without hardly ever going into a debate or doing anything. I think the healthcare system fixed him, and then they were like, well, we made a monster. So they're going to primary him, obviously. But he has made it clear that he will not become a Republican. So he said that he describes himself as lonely within his own party. So his party has signaled that they will not take him back, even upon deep reflection. So what are they going to do? He's either going to be an independent or they're going to primary him. So there you go. I don't know. He turned out to be not as bad as we thought. So,
Yeah.
Oh, our boy Trump. During the speech today, guess what he said?
Oh, God only knows.
Well, he may run for the prime minister of Israel after he's done in the White House.
Wait, what?
He used to be the president of Venezuela at one point in time. Jesus Christ. Yeah, 'cause he said that he would be president of Venezuela. Now he's saying he'd be the prime minister of Israel. Oh, good
He
Lord.
doesn't like facial hair. That's just not going to work.
Here's a hint. Retire.
Just stop it. Go play golf.
Jesus, go retire. Yeah, go enjoy your grandkids. Go play golf. Go bake a cake. Do something. Get the hell out of here.
Trump said, release the chickens. Yeah.
Hey, I could get behind that decision. So, Lyme disease, well, apparently it's making a huge surge across the U.S. And if you look where the tick areas are, it's mostly been in northern Midwest and in the upper Northeast.
How are they surviving in Colorado with all the snow?
And in Vermont, New Hampshire, and all that. Makes you wonder. So,
Yeah.
Lyme
Quit
disease
dropping
is,
them. We won't have the problem.
Yep. So Pennsylvania has now started tracking the red meat allergy. So there you go. Yeah, ticks are worse this year, according to the CDC. We've investigated this. So there's almost 500,000 people treated every year for Lyme disease.
I know why they're doing this.
To grow. So
I know why they're doing this.
They don't want us to eat meat.
They want us to eat the lab-grown meat, the lab meat that they're making, and this is going to be the way that they can try to bring that in. If you can't eat red meat, you want the red meat taste, you can eat this.
Could you eat
That's what they're doing.
Chicken?
What?
Could you eat a 12-foot chicken?
I could if it's actually chicken.
See, I think there's two forces against each other. I think there's one side that wants to make a 12-foot cow and a 12-foot chicken, and another one's like, no, we can create this in the lab for $1.99 a pound.
The hell with it. We'll make a 12-foot frog. We'll all have whatever bumps on our
We
bodies
talked about this earlier this week. We only got a few minutes left. Another reason for the chickens. DC Public Schools refusing and resisting Chief whatever she is, U.S. Attorney General, not U.S. Attorney Jean Perillo. She wants information from the school system to identify the teens in the Navy Yard melee that started at Chipotle that spread out through violence in the neighborhood. And the Navy Yard has been hit almost every weekend for weeks now. They've resisted putting up a curfew. They finally did against many people's, whatever you want to call it, support. But now they got them all on video and stuff, but they can't identify them. So they were wanting help, and they're like, no.
12-foot
NAACP is continuing and getting more vocal and have sent letters to all colleges in the Southeastern Conference, and they're telling players, coaches, athletes to boycott the colleges over voting rights. And however you fall on this issue, I don't personally care. Don't fuck with my football. I mean, I don't care if you're for it, against it. Don't fuck with my football. Let us have some fun. Let us have some entertainment, for Christ's sake. Not everything has to be political.
I figured out something entertainment.
Oh,
we
Lord.
can make 12-foot possums to eat up all the ticks, and then make 12-foot chickens to chase around the possums until we can nail us some chickens.
Chris says the Whopper at Burger King. That's not meat. I don't know.
No,
My wife says she won't eat McDonald's because it's humans. I was like,
is.
what?
I seen a thing today. This guy went to McDonald's and went and got him a burger, and he opened up his carton and he went to pick his burger up, and there was something. No, there was something in the lid, and he moved it around. He thought it was an onion, and it wasn't an onion. It was a damn tooth. It was a broken tooth. He was like, no.
It was an eyeball. So, Nashville announced earlier they have the Super Bowl in 2030. So, they beat out Miami for it. So, Nashville in 2030 is going to have the Super Bowl. So, we'll wait for that. So, it's going to bring in lots of money to the city, which will be nice. But there's a lot of people protesting because, well, it's Tennessee. So, we can't have good things in Tennessee because people don't all think alike. So, there you go. All right, we're going to go through this real quick. This is from the Chive. These characters were influenced by real life people. We're going to go through this quickly. Aladdin, Tom Cruise. Okay, I see it now. Popeye, Frank Rocky Fiegel. Well, obviously, he was the real Popeye. Mr. Magoo, W.C. Fields. Ursula Devine. I don't know who the hell that is. Fred Flintstone, Jackie Gleason. I thought I'd seen that before. Betty Boop, Helen Kane. Johnny Bravo, one of my favorites, Elvis Presley. Edna Mode, Edith Head. Professor X from Yul Brynner. I see that now. I didn't see that before. All right. If you go to Disney, well, your face has been recognized. Apparently, Disney is being sued for $5 million over the use of facial recognition technology.
Can't sue them if they ever signed up for Disney.
The most happy place on the world is being sued because they're scanning your face.
If you ever signed up for Disney Plus to watch on TV, you cannot sue Disney for anything. I don't care what happens.
You can't sign up for Disney. You can't sign up for ESPN without Disney. Because
you cannot sue Disney for anything.
I've got to have my ABC. My ABC, my ESPN.
It's in the contract that you hit OK for in very tiny letters. You cannot. There was a man, him and his wife signed up for that, and she died from a food allergy eating there because they didn't say that there was something in it. And he tried to sue them, and he could not because he got Disney Plus, and it's in the contract.
There you go. The president's been on the move today. He was up in Connecticut where he gave a speech to the Coast Guard Academy. So he'll be back in the White House today around 3. And then we'll see. So nothing big planned on blowing up. We're still at DEFCON 3. So do what?
How do you know that, CB?
Everybody make sure to tune in tonight. 9:00 for the Sportcat show. We got CB, he's in the chat today, and we got another author who I'm scratching my head. He's from Tennessee. Michael, somebody. I'm sorry, Michael. I forgot. We're running out of time. We'll be here tonight at 9:00. So check that out on the Sportcat show tonight at 9. And we will be back tomorrow at 2. But you could also check us out at or you can check me out at the Thin Line Rock Station, www.thethinlinerockstation.com tomorrow from noon until 2. I will play your requests, speakpipe.com/sportcat. Let me know if you got one. We'll get it in for you. So I'll be there, and then Brenda and I'll be back at 2 tomorrow. So check me out tonight. We got a great show lined up tonight. So come back and check us out for that. That will replay if you're listening on any other format. WRFN, it'll replay Saturday night, and WZQR, that will replay for you Saturday night. So there you go. And don't forget, I would tell you check out Brenda, but don't check her out. Come into
shut up.
So,
my show's on the same time as yours, 8:00 Central, which is 9:00 your time. I told you. Well, I might just talk to Chad and see if we change it tomorrow night.
You should. So you and Chad can come over and be in the chat. CB's I Am Werewolf Hunter. So we're going to talk about that. He's got a book about werewolf hunting. So he names monsters. I have no idea who they are. So it's going to be a good show. We'll line it up. Everybody have a great afternoon. I'll talk to you tonight.
Bye, everyone.
We're riding the headlines with laughter and light. No prepping for doom. We dance in the fray. Sportcat keeps us laughing through the end of the day.